everyone, we are back to RWBY episode 2. Yeah, we finished the last episode, and I have some notes here of what I note. I note Signal Academy, which was the academy that Ruby was right before everything happened, and she would still want to make more, like 2 years or something there to after, but headmaster say no, you can had to be right now. I imagine that was what he said because we did not see, but considering that she is right there, she is going to this Beacon Academy. Uncle Crow, which is the uncle of Ruby and the one that teach her, and can I imagine that I also teach Young. Um, oh yeah, why I'm calling her Young? Just because Young is a Chinese name that is pronounced that way. Just because of that. And if you go back to my reactions to, for example, Death Note, I struggle with how to pronounce some names because I was like, okay, this is a Japanese story, but the name is in English, and I'm like, what I gonna call? And I changed many ways during that series, but when I was like midway, I decided no, it's gonna be English. Like for example, it's not a spoiler. It's just the name of the main character. You know, in the first episode, Light, but the characters say Raito, which is like the Japanese accent um, of light. Okay, because light in Japanese is, God damn it, I forgot. Why I forgot. Anyway, so that is why Blake, for example, is an English name. Ruby is English as well, but Young is not Yang. That is the English accent of the Chinese word. So that is why I'm gonna call Young. Wise, I'm not that good in German. I'm gonna have to really look how it is pronounced. And when I look, I promise that I will trying to call her in the right pronunciation and not in the English pronunciation. With that, um, I also note some other names. Roman, which is the crime boss. Osping, which is the headmaster. Glinda or Glinda, right? I forgot how it's pronounced in English. Um, Again, I'm gonna always try to take the pronunciation and the native language that the name is. Okay, just saying. And also the White Fang, which it could be the title of the organization, maybe that we have this Roman guy into, maybe not, I don't know. So yeah, I gonna leave my notes here, and when I finish the episode, I make other notes, and yeah, I also gonna make analysis of the opening in this episode. So yeah, after the episode. So with that, go. I really like the song. Oh, Vomit Boy. We definitely, something that we need to see in this episode is the name of the Vomit Boy, the real name, and stop calling him Vomit Boy. Because otherwise, if take too long to give the name for the guy, I will be calling Vomit Boy. I'm joking. Not gonna do that. And it begins the episode with him vomiting. Good. You're not helping, man. You're not helping. At the very least, Vomit Guy is not just a black shadow. It's, I mean, I don't know what it would be what would be really the worst. Chibi style. Okay.
Easy there, little sister. They're just weapons.
Just weapons? They're an extension of ourselves. They're a part of us. Oh, they're so
cool. Well, why can't you swoon over your own weapon?
Wow.
Aren't you happy with it? Of course I'm happy with Crescent Rose. I
Oh,
really
oh.
like seeing
Crescent
friends.
Rose.
It's like meeting new
The
people.
name, the weapon has a name. Good.
Ruby, come on. Why don't you go try and make some friends of your own? But why would I need friends when I have you? Well, actually, my friends
Wow.
are here. I guess heads up. Wait, where are you going? Are we supposed to go to our dorms? Where are our dorms? Do we have
Wow.
dorms? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, clearly you don't know what
are
you're doing.
Sorry. Sorry? Do you have any idea of the damage you could have caused?
Wow, good first impression.
Dust, mined and purified from the Schnee quarry. What are you? Brain?
Okay.
Dust, fire, water, lightning, energy. Are you even
Okay.
listening, Steve? If
Oh,
any of
something bad gonna happen.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Again, really good first impression. Oh, that's Blake? Yeah, it's Blake. I know it's because of the purple. And she's just like,
Really sorry. You complete dolt. What are you even doing here? Aren't you a little young to be attending Beacon? Well, I... This isn't your ordinary combat school. It's
so
not
she's gonna be really
practice, you know.
way
Like
younger than
fight
everyone.
monsters, so watch where you're
I mean,
going.
yeah,
Hey,
way
you said
younger,
I was
2 years,
sorry,
but
princess.
It's Eris, actually. Weiss Schnee, heiress to the Schnee Dust Company, one of the largest producers of energy propellant in the world.
Finally, some recognition.
okay.
Same company,
So
infamous
kinda
for its
princess.
controversial labor forces and questionable business partners.
What? How dare?
Oh, okay. I like her Blake already.
I
So
promise I'll
why
make
is
this up
it's
to you.
totally a tsundere?
I guess I'm not the
Ruby is
only
still
one
a
having
main
rough
character
day.
in every possible way.
So, what's
Okay, Blake is my favorite one, for sure.
Welcome to Beacon.
Hey,
Oh, Vomit Boy.
I'm Jean.
Please, name. Thank you. Thank you.
Aren't you the guy that threw up on the ship?
Yeah, he is Vomit Boy. God damn it.
All I'm saying is
I'm
that
not gonna
motion
forget
sickness is
that.
a much more common problem than people let on.
Look, I'm sorry. Vomit
True.
was the first thing that
It
came
is.
to mind.
Oh yeah? What if I called you?
That is
Brain
also
Face?
true.
That explosion was an accident.
Well, the name's Jean Arc. Short, sweet, rolls off the tongue. Ladies love it.
Oh,
Do they?
okay.
They will.
Joanna Dark.
They
Okay,
will.
I
My
see.
Mom always says that. Never mind.
So, I got this thing.
Whoa! Is that a sight?
It's also a customizable, high-impact sniper rifle.
What?
It's also a gun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be the title, the subtitle of the series. It's also again.
Sword.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's also again.
Too.
So, what did they do?
And it's also again.
Whoa! That's
Wow. Poor guy.
the shield gets smaller, so when I get tired of carrying it, I can just put it away.
But
Okay,
wouldn't it weigh the
impressive.
same?
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm kind of a dork when it comes to weapons. I guess I did go a little overboard in designing it.
Wait, you made that?
Of course.
Wow,
All
impressive.
students at Signal forge their own weapons. Did you
Oh,
make yours?
okay.
It's a
So
hand-me-down.
it is
My
probably
great-grandfather used it to fight in the war.
it's
Sounds
probably
like a
the same
family
thing
to
with
me.
her sister.
I like it. Not many people have an appreciation for the classics these days.
Yeah, the classics.
Yeah, true. But I don't think he likes
Why not?
much.
My mom always says, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
Hey, where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I was
Good
probably-
advice.
You think there might be a directory? Maybe a food court? Some sort of recognizable landmark?
Really?
Is that a no?
Wow.
That's a no.
Okay. Okay. Oh. I like the music. Okay, just so let's analyze the opening and also the episode with that. First of all, let me put here opening. Yeah, That is better. So first of all, we clearly begin the opening with Ruby Rose, um, watching, or like she is in the back of someone else with the same root, which the difference is that the color is white. Um, it is also fading away, probably because of the wind, just like her as well. And then it got away. Um, it's interesting. Maybe it's the person that we saw in the first trailer, the trailer of Red. That like we did not see a person, but like she was in a similar place and has a grave. So probably it is the same person that supposedly died. I don't know if the person really died or not, um, but that's my imagination. I really don't know who's supposed to be. Maybe is the uncle, Crow. It could be. Um, what more? We have Wes, Blake, and Ruby, which also, if you look back, they are in the same place that the trailers happen. Yeah, they are in the same place. Yeah, definitely. So, and we have the green monsters, the Roman guy, the lady that still do not have a name that we face off. Then we have Vomit Boy. God damn it. What was his name? John Dark. Which is clearly a reference to Jean d'Arc, or the famous French warrior in the Century War. And he's looking for a statue where we can see clearly a monster, a green monster in the bottle, and two people, a man and a female in the up part. Maybe someone that he knows, maybe someone from his family. He said that his weapon or give to him is a family inherently. So maybe, okay, that's my guess. He has. So let me note here. That's just my idea, okay? John is probably a descendant of a hero that dies in battle and got immortalized in this statue. And probably a lot of the teams that he talked with Ruby about classics and all, which shows a lot how he's sad looking to the statue, and he goes and someone touch him and the shoulder. And we have other characters here, right? The red hair girl that touch him, and the other two characters there maybe also gonna be like everyone probably is in the Bacon Academy that we are introduced in this episode. Then we have all the main characters, and we got a shot with the director, Auspice? No way, god damn it. Osping, almost. Glinda and all the other characters that we know in the opening. Yeah, I think that's my analysis of the opening. I don't think it really had much to say. Now the analysis of the episode. We begin with Vomit Boy. Vomiting. Surprise. Right? Poor John. Like really. Then we have this chibi style that we also see in the trailer of the final trailer. Interesting. We have all the thing about weapons being part of us. I see that that theory that not theory, this ideology in many places in real life as well. And we also have the name of our weapon, which is Crescent Road. Wait, just a second. Crescent Rose. Okay, that makes more sense. Crescent Rose. So just a second. Crescent Rose. Yeah, very interesting. So I'm just guessing that Young's also weapon also is from the Signal Academy and probably also has a name, maybe, or it is just is a Rosie, or I don't know if this is a Ruby thing, or everyone also gonna do it. I don't know. Um, then of course she wants to be with her sister. Like I don't need friends. I have you. That's the only friend that I'm gonna be with you 24 hours a day. And Young is just like, what? Actually, I'm going there. Bye. And basically, it was what happened. Come on. Then she met the new character, the new main character of Weiss. Again, I don't know how I'm gonna pronounce as really her name until I really got and see. But apparently she really give a vibe of princess, but she's not necessarily a princess. Not necessarily a princess. She's a heiress of an empire of um, dust. We can call that, right? And she give a little more explanation that dust is also fire, lightning. It's magic. Come on, which we already know by her specifically, by her trailer when she used kind of that. Um, then we see Blake reading a book. Um, I really love her. Like, come on. First of all, she's reading a book. Second of all, she is apparently um, someone that go fight for the rights of um, like how can I say that? Ambientalist, something like that, right? So yeah, and we have Ruby doing this. Sorry. Um, so yeah, she the larger produce of energy problem in the world, basically that. Um, and questionable, questionable business partners and the labor force. Okay. Mm, probably something that we're gonna have to go into more in the future. Probably with, I wonder if it is something that she knows. Like, could it be like a rumor? I doubt that is just a rumor. But I'm saying is, could be a rumor that she don't believe and she don't really think that is what is happening, but it is happening. Like something like that, and we're gonna have to face with her family someday. I don't know. Could be something interesting to do, or maybe she's involved with. Could be as well. I don't think it is just a rumor. Um, wait, wait. Okay. And of course, Ruby has not a good first day, and then we got to see John, which is the way that it is writing this. It's okay. Um, then we got more about him, which I kind of already said about, right? That he has his own weapon, which is not his, like it was inherent by which comes to my theory about in the opening, and she has of course a scythe that is also again, and she made the scythe, which is something interesting as well. Um, and I think it's that, right? Yeah, I think it's that. Um, so not much, and this episode compared with the others, of course, it was way shorter. Um, but it's fun. Every one of the like Ruby already encountered Blake and Mice, so it could be interesting. Let's see what we're gonna have in the school, how they gonna teach things, and how Ruby gonna be. I guess Ruby should have an enormous advantage even if she is like way younger, since she already go in an academy that or at the very least she already receives training, right? I don't know much about Blake and Wise. However, I get the feeling that they would go well as well. But poor Vomit Boy, I know we already have his name, but come on. I think he's gonna suffer a little more. I'm gonna be surprised if not. He may be like in the end of the series, he be like the final, like one of the most stronger characters in the whole planet. But for now on, and at least in the beginning, yeah, I think he's gonna suffer a lot. With that, I see you in the next